Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, Grammy-winning musician Finneas, plus actress Jane Seymour.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey everybody, it is Wednesday. It is June the 10th.
Hi, we got some extra woo-woos today. Did you notice that?
I think
It's because it's Wednesday?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
People
Yeah.
feel, there's Gavin.
That's a good one.
Feel like at least we're halfway through the week.
Yeah. We've never had one of those. Can you do one of those loud whistles?
You know who's so good at that?
Who?
Hoda.
Really?
Remember how Hoda would put her hand in the mouth?
That's a skill.
She can really whistle.
Oh, and you know, people have tried to teach me that. That's, you just...
No, I can't. I am a good whistler.
Yeah? Oh. That's like on some like Lassie type whistle. Lassie! Lassie!
Let me hear you whistle.
Dang it, mine's not gonna be good. Yeah, I'm not even... Oh!
Mac Daddy
Wait a
whistler
minute,
in the
wait
house.
a minute.
Let's go.
Say hi to America.
Hey, America.
Oh, whoa!
At first, I thought it was coming from me. I was like, whoa. I'm louder than I thought. And then I was like, wait, but I wasn't whistling. I turned around and I was like, oh no, that noise didn't come from my body.
Dang! You just dropped the mic of all mics.
One more.
One more. Wow!
You can tell he's a New Yorker.
I mean, the man who never wears jeans.
He's a New Yorker. Oh yeah,
He wears shorts.
32
Oh,
degrees.
it's a snowstorm and he has on shorts.
But of course he can whistle like that.
Wow.
What did we expect?
Okay.
Should we talk about Taylor Swift?
Yes, she had a surprise for fans last night. So she attended the premiere for Toy Story 5. She's beautiful.
She
She's
looks
beautiful on
amazing.
the
I
red
have to
carpet.
say, she's
Yeah.
ready for a wedding.
You know, it's so funny.
Did you think that too? She
You know when you
any
just-
of us that were like I just remember I was
Look at
like
that.
on the treadmill,
Oh, yeah.
running till the last
the
minute.
best shape of my
Right?
life.
She
Yeah.
ready for a wedding.
She ready.
She ready.
Okay. So anyway, as she's, getting ready, she treated the crowd to a performance of her new song, I Knew It, I Knew You. Beautiful. Look at her. When I saw this, I was like, oh, she's ready.
She ready. She ready. And I love this song. It's so sweet. I think it's Jessie, the character in
that's
Toy
sweet.
Story.
That's
and it's
cute.
Puppy and I've been listening to it nonstop. She
cute.
also had a beautiful duet with the original writer of all the music, Randy Newman, for a classic, You've Got a Friend in Me.
That's just a feel-good song. You know what I mean?
yes.
And I said it earlier this morning. If anybody sings that to you, that you have
But
a
don't
friend.
you think that song reminds you of like the classics, like
does.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow? Or what's
that
the
is
song that
true.
Kermit used to sing?
Dun, 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 dun,
Rainbow
dun.
Connection.
Yeah. Oh, they sang that at the kids' school the other day. And here's the thing. Taylor brought a VHS tape of the original Toy Story movie for Tom Hanks and the cast to sign. I think it's interesting that she's been a fan, I think she said since she's like 5 years old, right?
Yeah, she said she loved it. She watched all of the movies. She watched, of course, the original when she was little, but that she watched every single one, she said, so many times. And actually, I loved it because she was holding the VHS, and I thought it was a clutch.
Oh, that's funny. I
It
didn't
looks
think
kind of
about that.
chic.
That's cute.
But what about your childhood movie?
Something we watched over and over. You mentioned Grease this
Yes.
morning. I think I'm with you on that one.
We watched Grease, and we performed it,
my
and
God.
we wanted to be Sandy.
Oh my gosh. And I was, everybody projects, right, when you're watching, like, who could I be? Which character could I be, right? And I remember Sandy being, not a prude, but just, conservative.
Yes.
And
but then she changes at the end. Tell me about it.
When I'm
stud.
77, when I get on that table.
Tell me about it, stud.
And then throws it, and then the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all seen
So
it.
that's what you were thinking. You were like, okay, I'm going to be really, 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 really good till I'm and
something,
black
right? And we
spandex.
all like the bad boy. Well, I did. You know, it's
Yeah.
like the whole thing. Grease was, and I told you my babysitter at the time, she introduced it to me, Miss Pat. I told you she was a chain smoker.
Oh, yeah.
And so my mom would drop me off. She'd get her cigarettes, and we would go to this room. And it's so funny, no kind of windows.
Oh, yeah. God, doesn't that sound horrible now?
Now it's just like, what are we doing?
I know.
And she's talking to me. Now, this is the part where.
I've always thought, this is so weird, but we're off
the
yeah,
rails.
since we're here.
Okay.
I've always thought my first cat, Bernadette Hager,
Okay.
with my husband Henry. Bernadette Hager, I always thought she talked like this. I always thought she would be like, hey, Jenna, thank you for adopting me in Dundalk, Maryland.
It sounds like
I don't know why.
But
She just
would
had
be
that
the voice.
vibe.
That's so funny.
That was her
You know
vibe.
what would be funny if people, this is probably already a thing, where you take your animal or your pet and you guess what voice they would have?
I guarantee you that Bernadette, and
That
we
would be
have
fun.
voices, but you wouldn't want to do that.
No, I mean, I don't have a pet, but I think it would be fun for all of you who do.
At home, not together.
Right, just guess what your pet's voice would be. Anyway, send us
Should
some.
we talk about Andy Cohen?
Uh-huh.
He revealed a bombshell on Watch What Happens Live last night. The much talked about Summer House reunion wrapped up, and if you remember, a portion of it leaked. Remember, it was a big deal. They were mad.
Yep.
Well, Andy says a Bravo superfan actually helped crack the case of who the leaker was. And guess who the fan was?
I'm blown away by this.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Can you
yes,
believe
J-Law.
it?
The Oscar winner is apparently an incredible internet sleuth and gave a tip to Bravo investigators to solve that case.
Wow. Who knew? I mean, there's so many
shocked.
layers to this that we could unpack, but we're going to take this path because there are a lot of paths we could
Yes,
take.
yeah. I mean, I'm sort of still shocked in this story,
That
but
is
we're going to
Jennifer-
try.
But we're gonna turn here.
Also, like, how'd she know in the she must be a member of the clubhouse.
I'm
She
sure.
must spend a lot of time there or something. Because
That's
how would
true.
she be like, you know what? It's that guy in audio.
And it's like, how would you even know?
How would you
But
know?
she also used the internet, so which leads us to the question.
Okay.
Are you a good internet sleuth? Like if I'm like, hey, there's this girl, and I met her, and I, blah, 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 blah. Could you go, give me a second?
Yeah. You know,
Is that you?
Murder, She Wrote?
Yes.
I can solve Angela Lansbury. I can solve her. Jessica, what was her name? Last name. I can solve all of those little crimes.
Is that you?
Not crimes, but like
But yeah,
somebody
a
will be
little
like,
mystery.
hey, who did that person from high school marry? And I'm like, give me about 10 minutes.
Oh, that's funny. I have
What
friends
about
who
you?
do that.
I know-
I'm not the one.
I know.
But like I can call Jolene and I can say, Jolene, here's the deal. Da 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 da, and then she can call me back in like 5 minutes, and she's like, "Let me tell you something. He married so and so, and then guess what happened? Then he ended up
Got
marrying
divorced. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
The one that peaked too soon married her, and I'm just.
I told you how the one, like many, many years ago when it first became a thing, I came home and I was staying with my parents and my mom was Googling her ex-boyfriend. What are you doing, Mom? She's like, do you know that you can Google? And then like sadly one had passed.
Oh no!
I know.
But
sorry, I don't know why I felt like I would.
yeah. But everyone's tell me you've
But,
done
like-
it. You've done it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we all do it.
We've definitely Googled.
Oh, Googled. I've tried Facebook. Facebook is tricky because there's so many people with the same name.
Yeah,
So it's-
Facebook is hard too
Yeah.
because it's like if over a certain age,
Yeah.
like it's all oldies like
But
us.
you guys know I'm not good. Remember you guys surprised me in my
Yes.
very first show? I, for 20 years, was trying to find this lady who used to be my mentor. And I swear, I called places. I could not find her.
And then turns out, where was she? She was right around the corner.
She was on, turns out she was on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were like, how did you find her? Chanel's been searching for her. And they were like, she's on LinkedIn. But we're not on LinkedIn.
We're not on it.
So it's okay.
Anyway, okay.
We've got a great show for you. A Hollywood icon is here, the one and only Jane Seymour.
But first, we're going to catch up with singer, songwriter, music producer, and 11-time Grammy winner, Finneas, right after this. Now to one of the most talented musicians and songwriters of this generation. Finneas has won 2 Academy Awards, 2 Golden Globes, and 11 Grammys and a Partridge in a Pear Tree, along
Yeah.
with his sister, Billie Eilish.
I mean, seriously, that's a countdown. He also made Grammy history as the youngest person ever to win Producer of the Year, and now he's taken on a new challenge as the composer for season 2 of the Netflix series Beef. Take a listen.
That's so
Finneas,
good.
we're just in awe of everything you've done. But also, I've watched the series. I loved it. And the music really is such an important element. How can you describe what composing something, like to those of us that are just novice music listeners?
Sure. I mean, to explain it to somebody who really has no idea, anything that you're hearing musically in a show that isn't a song that you might recognize or hear before, that's like source music or music supervision. Composing is just all the original music. If you're watching a thriller or something, all that stuff that's playing while the character's like looking through the basement with a flashlight and you're scared, that's all score.
You know, it's so interesting because I can only imagine when you're walking around and you hear things, and I even heard that you do that sometimes. You'll take sounds from nature, you know, if it's a horn and you say, wait, I can use that somewhere.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's definitely true. I mean, I walk around in a kind of a constant state of like distraction. I'm always distracted by any cool noise I'm hearing.
That's so funny.
And I record, you know, the ratio's like 10 things get recorded, 1 or 2 ends up sounding
What's
good.
something that was kind of cool that we would never expect?
I mean, this show largely takes place on a country club, and so I went to a golf course and I recorded all the sprinkler systems, and I just thought that was a kind of an interesting way to like put me in that place sonically, and it's a little stressful, and it's also just like, oh damn, they're using a lot of water. They're keeping it real green, but it's a high water bill.
Yeah. Did you use that sound?
I did. I used that sound. I got very drenched in the process.
I literally want to go back now and find it. So what is it? Is it like a
I could have just recorded you. That's exactly how it sounded.
I want to know how you feel when we sort of read your list of accolades. You're 28. You're really young.
Yeah.
Do you have this feeling like, oh my God, I've really done a lot? Or are you still just so excited about everything to come?
I'm certainly excited about everything to come.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of awards.
Huh. I mean, you know, when you read that off, like, it really just makes me think of how lucky I am to continue to work with my sister and how talented she is, and I just really feel so grateful to be a part of all of that. It's so beyond either of our wildest dreams of stuff, so it's hard to internalize, which I think is good.
Well,
thank God.
Speaking of your sister, you and Billy grew up in the beautiful household, a creative household. Can you talk a little bit about, I saw your mom, she taught you guys, you know, writing and songs and all of those things. So were you homeschooled?
We were homeschooled, yeah.
The entire time?
Yes, I would say like when we were about 12, 13, I thought, oh, maybe I want to go to high school. There's a bunch of cool performing arts high schools in LA, but it was like right then that I started acting more.
Wow.
And so then I kind of couldn't, but it was great, yeah.
What did your mom do? Because we both have, or both of your parents.
How did they do it?
I mean, to raise y'all to really respect each other, to want to work together, to creative collaborate. I mean, that's not something that like all siblings can do. Can you pinpoint something that they did right as we're raising 3 children each?
I mean, I think we both felt so supported and encouraged to pursue the things that we loved. And you know, it's funny because as a kid, you obviously are excited, and your excitement can kind of blind you to whatever level of inexperience you have.
Yeah, totally.
And I sometimes will like look at a home video of myself at 12 singing, and I'll be like, not very good. And our parents were like, look at how much you've learned. This is amazing. And so I think like if they'd been in the corner saying what I might be naive enough to be like, could use a little rusty there. Could use a little practice. Maybe I would have been too discouraged. So they really, you know, they were there for us during those times of us getting better.
Well, speaking of videos, there's this video where Billy, you know, she toured without you for the first time.
That's right.
And she actually talked about you, and it's pretty loving. Listen to this.
That note from Finneas made me cry. It's gonna be my first show ever without him. It's been the joy of my life to travel the world with you. No one does it like you do. Love, Pinch.
FYI. I was just saying, that's a mother's dream.
I mean, that's why we asked what they did, because the respect is so mutual, you know? It seems like...
She's awesome, man. She's really... there's nobody I think is a better performer. I loved staring at the back of her head all those years on stage, watching her. And honestly, one of the sort of selfish benefits of not being on tour with her anymore is like I sit in the crowd and I watch the show and I just get to take it in with everybody else. That trailer is funny to me because it really plays like I died. That's It really. And the first cut, which I sort of was like, guys, we gotta change.
Let's reel that
the
in
first
there.
cut, where they were like, how's it been since he's gone? And I was like, well, I'm not dead.
You're like, I'm still coming to many
I
of
was
her
like,
shows.
the next shot has to be the one where I'm there.
Yeah, and you'll still collaborate together.
That's funny.
All the time. Yeah, we're in the middle of making a record right now.
Okay,
good.
She's shooting a film. I'm here getting to talk to you guys.
Yeah, you're over here.
We're lucky to multitask.
Yeah. I love
We're still in communication
You're right.
every day.
Yeah,
And that made it sound like it was totally over.
That is hilarious.
I can't believe he's gone.
Speaking of multitasking, congrats on your engagement.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah, can you tell us about the proposal?
Okay.
Okay, I'm so ready.
It was we'd been together already for almost 7 years.
Okay.
So I think she knew. Yeah.
Did we put music to your
this?
story?
No, and then my story had.
Oh my
that
gosh,
it?
you
No, you
have-
know what? That isn't the song. This is a little added tune. Look at that.
Look
It was such a pretty
where
day.
is that?
my
It's
gosh.
beautiful.
Okay, so it was our 7-year anniversary, which was my kind of Trojan horse, because
Yes.
she knew that it was our anniversary, so we were celebrating. I think she thought we were like going to go do a little staycation at a beach, and I had secretly, I was relying on her to be distracted by like getting ready in the morning and maybe like sending a work email or something, and I drove her to the airport. She was like, why are we at the airport? And we got on a helicopter, and I was like, we're taking a helicopter to like a private campsite in the mountains, and I brought a private chef with us. And so he cooked food for us, and then he got back on the helicopter and left. We were marooned on the mountainside, and then we just had this like really beautiful day out in nature, and then I did
So was the ring
ask.
in your pocket that whole time?
The ring was like in a sock wrapped around another sock in my suitcase.
That's what I always wonder.
Yeah. And then there was like one point where it was about to happen, and I was like, oh, I have to, hang on 1 second. It was just lies all day. And I ran around and I heard the ring like rattling in the box in my pocket. And so I like went and like hid behind a bush and like untied the thing and opened it and like tucked it back in its little like slot. And then was like walking in like this
Were you
sort of
nervous?
ballet pose. Yeah.
A little,
Ballet
right?
Yeah.
A little.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
By the way, you act in Beef too. We have to say.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Could we see more of that?
I'd be lucky to be in anything
You're
with
really-
people like Sunny. Thank you. I appreciate
You
it.
were really good.
I am playing myself.
Well,
in
you
it.
are.
Like,
I
just
mean,
a kind
as
of
somebody
rude,
that's
like
played
a
a-
rude version of myself.
I'm like, I don't know that Finneas would belong to this country club.
No, yeah, I certainly wouldn't be so rude to anyone who works anywhere like
No,
that.
no,
That'd
you
be
wouldn't.
terrible. Yeah.
Well, you're so talented.
You're right,
Thank you
yeah.
for being here.
Thanks for your time today.
Well, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Be sure to listen to the score, which I
good.
want to go back and watch it again when you watch season 2 of Beef. It is excellent, and it's streaming now on Netflix.
All right, up next, Hairstylist to the Stars. Chris McMillan shows you how to recreate 3 iconic celebrity looks. Right after this.
Thank you, Finneas. All right, it is time to help you get the look. Our friend, celebrity stylist Chris McMillan, is the man behind some of pop culture's biggest trends, including Jennifer Aniston's The Rachel and Leslie Bibb's The Bob.
Today, we're lucky. He is going to show us how to achieve 3 iconic hairstyles, proving that everything old is new again.
Chris, hi.
Hi.
Okay,
Hello,
we're going to
ladies.
start with Jennifer Aniston. You did this look in 2002 at the Golden Globes, which is like a beautiful French twist, and they're back.
It's a French twist that's sort of, she's very collaborative.
Y'all
it's
are like
you never,
muses.
yeah, we're like brother sister.
Yes.
She never likes to wear her hair up. So when she presented this to me, I was like, let's do a cool
So how do you
twist.
do it?
And so with Michelle here, she has a lot of hair, so I already prepped it. I did a seam. So you do your seam and kind of like pull this back.
Okay.
And then just sort of do this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So
I think
what I'm
Wait, what did you use? What,
I just use these little clamps. So like this.
Look, a barrette. Everybody has one of those.
Okay, yep.
They work really good and they hold.
Okay.
And the key is sort of like make that sort of modern and down.
But I think what you just said is so important, is that it doesn't have to be perfect. I think sometimes we do updos and think we need to get it done, but you can do it yourself.
I like when it's not, use your hands.
Yeah.
And usually
Yeah.
what Jen does is she kind of does it herself, a
Yeah.
rough idea of
And then
it.
you kinda- And then
you
And
make
then
it
I sort of
spruced.
elevate it.
Wait, we're
and
gonna
it's
run
like-
out of time.
And so what I'm doing is I'm pinching.
What am I doing?
Twisting, twisting. and you just sort of like I said, yeah. I
use
think
this?
It looks so good.
I'm gonna
and honestly, you have a lot of hair, my friend. So
she has a
back
lot
to-
of hair.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm doing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull these. You could be my
Which one?
assistant.
Okay,
yeah,
here.
those ones. And take it.
Yeah.
Have you ever done your hair like this?
Yes.
And then just, these are really good. You can get them, I buy these online.
Oh, I've seen those, and I didn't know what to do with them.
Yeah, and they just are really good to
And spray
get
it.
that
I like that.
seam.
That's
See,
cute.
and they hold nice and
And
tight.
then you would just do the other
and
side.
At the
You
very
don't have to do it
end,
now,
And then
but
you just do a
take
little
this,
thing.
take this section.
And pin it in?
Yank it
Just pin
in.
it.
And like I said, the best part is
Looks
twist
really
it
good.
in. And if there's a little piece hanging out,
It's
so
okay.
be it.
Okay, let's go to
move
Sarah
on.
Jessica Parker. That looks really good, by
We
the
have
way.
Michelle
All right.
over here.
Let's
Sarah
do a little
Jessica
beachy
Parker.
wave.
Look, Chris is a perfectionist.
I know.
can
I'm like,
pull
Chris,
little
you're gonna-
pieces
Chris, keep
out.
We're
walking
gonna run
with
out of
us.
time.
Walking with us.
Look at him, he's still
okay,
going.
Beachy wave. You did
Look
this
at me,
with
I'm gonna
Sarah
do it.
Jessica Parker. Tell us about
Ooh,
this look.
I like it.
So this is Michelle.
Yes,
All right.
yeah.
This is Tangela.
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry for that.
No.
But Michelle has really good curly hair all by herself.
Yes.
So all I do is I pick up random pieces, and after scrunching her hair, I use mousse.
Okay.
I basically prep it with the blow dry spray, use mousse and scrunch it.
Yes.
And then just take a
Just do one
curling iron
piece.
and just sort of curl that little piece right there. What I like to do is I use my hairspray
Yes.
to use as a hair protection.
I
So,
love
like,
that.
Take a little bit, just like
Because
this.
it's already curly, so you're just kind of giving it a
and
little.
I just
Smooth-
pick
you're
up,
smoothing it.
and I just take random pieces, and so they all like. Sometimes naturally curly hair has some that don't want to. They want to
don't
like.
wanna listen.
They want to go rogue.
Look how pretty that
And
looks.
so you can
Freshens
just
it
like
up.
blend in a few. It doesn't
love
have to
that.
be perfect. Again, I'm all about the messy hair
We
and
like
not
that.
too perfect.
Okay, we have Megan here. Let's go back to Gwyneth Paltrow, a look you did with her.
So I colored her hair in my apartment that day.
Oh my gosh.
Little did I know she had to go to an event. So I just blow dried her hair, and she was like, I want to grow my bangs out.
And it's
so
cute.
I just like what I used to do with Jennifer Aniston when I met her.
Yeah.
Is I would pin the bangs over so that it looked like the bangs are growing out.
By the way, don't you love that all these 90 looks
I
are
know,
back?
and they're
It's-
back.
And so basically, you just sort of take this. I like to take the one.
I love that one.
What is that wand?
Oh,
what is that?
The one, it's got
For the
like a little
flyaways?
bit of
They
for
use it on me every day. It's
flyaways.
like a
Really?
But it's
mascara
also
for your hair.
really good. Yeah, a hairmascara.
A hairmascara.
And so you can kind of like get that sort of 90s vibe, get
Then
it
you
there.
just pin it?
And then I take a couple of bobby pins,
Just bobby pins, easy peasy.
just bobby pins that you can buy at any drugstore.
Boom.
Awesome.
It's cute.
Chris, you're the best.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh.
Thank
These
you.
are just like quick tricks.
Yeah, but
They're
you know
cute.
what? Your quick tricks really elevate. Coming up next, y'all, actress Jane Seymour's here.
We have a lot to catch up on, including her hit TV series, her new love, and reuniting
Perfect.
with her Dr.
Pretty
Quinn
that
co-star.
is.
After this.
It's so cute, and you can do that yourself. Jane Seymour is a true Hollywood icon, from her breakout role as a Bond girl in Live and Let Die to Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Well, now Jane stars in the series Harry Wild, and in a fun twist this season, Jane's former Quinn co-star, Joe Lando, has joined the cast. Take a look.
It's unlikely that there were 3 killers. More likely, if it's true, one person behind it all. Do you know if these tattoos were done before or after death? Are you able to tell?
Yeah, not long before, in all cases.
3 bars out of 4? And if they were murdered?
There's another one to come.
That's my fear.
Oh, I have no time to lose.
We are in. We know that Dr. Quinn fans have been waiting for this reunion
Yes.
forever. How's the chemistry? What's it like to work together?
It's like we never stopped. I mean, I would say our chemistry is even better now because we really got to know each other very, very well when Joe lost his home, you know, in the fire, and he and his family lived with us for 7 weeks. And anyway, but the chemistry is like on fire. I mean, the two of us, we just know how to work together. And
Oh, look at that.
I'm so excited. You know, he's fantastic in the show. And on TikTok, TikTok. I'm on TikTok now. Instagram and all of that. That silly little thing you just saw. I got 17.4 million views. And I said, Joe, I think they want us back.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe they want a reboot.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
Of course they do, but we can't seem to get that made. So, you know, watch Harry Wild instead.
You know, I'm sitting here, and I know you just turned 75 this year. You seem busier than ever. You're on TikTok, for goodness sake. I'm not even on TikTok, you know? Is this how you pictured your life at 75?
Never, not in a million years. I can't even believe I am 75. Inside, I think I'm a teenager. I've never been happier. I've never had more energy, and I'm just living my best life right now.
So inspiring to hear.
Yeah. You look incredible too.
Thank you.
Do you have a secret for us? Is there a secret?
Yeah, I don't do any of it.
No. You don't?
No, I never diet. I've always eaten like Mediterranean type stuff. I have, you know, a little wine, not as much as Harry Wild. And I exercise when I can. And I just take care of my scalp, my skin and hair, whatever. But I think mostly it's from the inside. I think if you have a purpose in life and you're doing things to help other people, I work with my Open Hearts Foundation. I think that, and you're happy.
I think you're right.
And
Being
you're doing
happy.
work you love. Happy is everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of being happy, you recently found love again.
Yes.
There's a rumor
I mean,
on
you're
the
glowing.
Yes.
Look at her, Jenna.
There is a rumor, we have to say, on the TikTok, or I don't know where it is, on the talk, that you guys are engaged or married.
We are. I am wearing a moi et toi ring, which he gave me. And what's interesting is, this is like a vintage one, but when I had it made my size, I was told that Napoleon designed it for Josephine. And what I really love is it has, you know, little diamonds here going towards the main one. It's instead of a solitaire, I'm not alone. We're together, and we had a life before. So all I can say to the answer is I have never been happier in my life, and I'm absolutely committed to this happiness forever.
Whoa.
What's that called?
That's called true love.
That is the most beautiful thing.
And I love that. Did you just look over? Is he here?
He's over there.
He's there.
Oh, was that not the most beautiful thing that she just said? How beautiful.
She says beautiful things all the time.
Oh, wow. What
didn't
is
see that
happening?
coming.
No,
I
we
don't
didn't.
And also, you are a very active grandmother. We were just talking about the fact that I think it is so special, we both said, that your granddaughter kind of wants to follow in your footsteps or kind of be a lot like you.
Yes, she did. This here is Willa. Her real name is Willa Mighty Simons. You can see she's mighty. She's very tall. Than me.
She's got that 13-year-old smile.
She is.
All of our daughters smile that way.
She's academic up the wazoo. She got the body I ordered for ballet. Her legs go everywhere. She could dance better than I could ever dance. You know, triple in you know, whatever. She's amazing. And she announced the other day she wants to follow in my footsteps and wants to be an actress. I said, oh, your mother's not going to like that. And she said, oh, no, I've got that handled. They're already on board. I said, well, what about schoolwork? She said, you know, that's handled. and it is. So she loves everything I do. She's involved with philanthropy. She's an artist. She's an amazing dancer. She loves to act. She's really good. She's a great writer, a poet. And I don't know what she's going to do. I think she can be anything she wants, but I'm just so proud.
By the way, you are an artist too. You're a painter. You have an exhibit coming up. Is that right?
I do. I have a major one-woman show. I have over 100 pieces showing at Ocean Galleries in Stone Harbor this weekend.
Beautiful.
So I will be there Friday night, 7 till 9, and then Saturday, I think 5:30 till 9, and Sunday, 10 till 12 till 2 or something.
Goodness
How
gracious.
amazing. You can do it all.
Thank you so much.
You're the loveliest.
And season 5 of Harry Wild premieres June 22nd on Acorn
I think
TV.
people are going to be really excited.
Oh, yeah.
Up next, a Civics Showdown. Sheinelle and I pair up with these two student champions.
Yay.
They better help us out.
I know.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you. Every year, middle schoolers put their knowledge of government and democracy to the test in the National Civics Bee. It is hosted by our sponsor, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Foundation. And this year, as America celebrates its 250th birthday, the competition is making history with students from all 50 states represented for the very first time.
I think this is so cool. So we thought it would be fun to see how we stack up against these civics-minded students with some trivia. So Jenna's team, last year's Indiana State champion, Barrett.
Let's go, Barrett!
Yes. And on my team, last year's Washington State champion, Manha. Yes, and we should say they both placed in the national championship as well.
All right, before we play, okay, Barrett, what was your personal project about?
So I wrote about and talked about water quality in lakes and streams. So I am in a community with a whole bunch of lakes.
Yeah.
So they have a big impact on my community's economy. So I chose to write about that.
That's great.
Amazing. We need you as a
I
leader.
know. And Maha, what was your essay and speech about?
All right, thanks for asking. I spearheaded an initiative to address education inequality in my state, and it's called Project WISE, the Washington State Initiative for Student Equity.
Awesome.
Right. Future
That is
leaders
incredible,
here.
for real.
Okay, well, from two leaders to another, here to host our game is our producer, Sean.
Yes, Maha and Barrett, Jenna and Sheinelle desperately need your help with
We
this.
do. Yes,
we do.
We
it's
know
time,
we do.
It's time for our Civics Showdown.
Okay.
All right, the first round, Jenna and Sheinelle, you might be able to help with because it's all about pop culture, all right?
Okay.
So first up is for Jenna and Barrett.
Let's go.
Hamilton, the musical, won 11 Tony Awards, including for Best Picture. So on what U.S. currency bill is Alexander Hamilton's face on? The 100, the 20, or the 10?
Okay. My man knows it. I was going to guess wrong.
Me too.
Barrett?
20.
It is the 10.
Oh, no!
Shoot.
I said the 100.
I thought it was 100 too.
You thought it was 100
I thought it was
too?
100. Yeah, we need to look at the
It's
money.
on the 10.
You know what?
On
It's
the
because
10.
we Venmo and Cash App and all
I
that.
know.
Pens are very
well,
rare.
that's
let's
okay,
say
Barrett.
that, okay. All right, next up is for Sheinelle and Maha.
Okay.
One of Bruce Springsteen's biggest hits is Born in the
Oh, this
USA,
is
but
not
let's get
fair.
more specific. He's from this U.S. state, the very first to sign the Bill of Rights.
Oh my God. I hope you
Wait,
know.
can we steal?
No, you cannot.
I think it's
Yeah, we're going with Delaware.
Can we steal?
Yes.
Can we steal? Can
Yes.
we steal? New Jersey!
Oh, duh.
That is correct, but
I'm trusting Maha.
there's no
Like,
stealing
Let's
in this
go.
game.
What?
All right, what?
Why not?
Because those are the rules, Jenna.
How it goes. All right, you get the next
All right,
question.
this next round is about civics. Okay, so I think this will be their bread and butter. All right, Jenna and Barrett, in what work does John Locke describe the state of nature as a state of liberty governed by natural law?
Oh my God. Oh my God, I did study this. AP. Do we know?
I think I
Is
know.
it the man? Am I close?
What do you
I don't think that was the
say
beginning of the
anything.
answer.
Hey, what do you think? No.
He said, give me anything you
That
know.
was a
Give me
solid
anything you know
no.
about John Locke, because I know it somewhere in the back of my brain. Anything. You don't know much?
2 treatises of government.
Let's.
Two
Okay.
treatises of government.
It was the second treatise of government.
You know what? The power of believing in yourself.
That
That's
absolutely.
I knew it.
Okay.
But, by the
All
way,
right.
don't tell anybody what I thought it was.
Sheinelle and Maha,
Really?
what event in the American colonies in 1773 directly led to the British Parliament passing the Intolerable Acts?
Was that the
What event in the colonies?
Boston Tea
Boston Tea Party, right?
Say it.
The
Say
Boston Tea Party.
it. You'd be correct.
My little guy just did a whole paper on that.
There you
so-
go. All right, our last round, we're back to pop culture.
Okay.
Jenna and Barrett, Oh Mary is one of the hottest tickets on Broadway right now, and it's a comedy about the wife of what U.S. president?
It is a comedy about Mary Todd Lincoln, who was married to Abraham Lincoln.
You got it.
Go!
And finally, to tie it
Okay.
up, Sheinelle and Maha, the show Scandal. Chanel's favorite stars Tony Goldwyn as the president and Kerry Washington as his fixer.
Oh my gosh.
What branch of government
Please
is the
give it.
president in charge of?
Go ahead, Mom.
The executive.
You got it. All right, it's a tie. We do have a tiebreaker because we need a winner. This will be for both of you. Let me ask the question first, and then I'll let you both answer.
All right.
The Artemis II space crew captivated the nation earlier this year. How many American flags are currently standing on the moon? Closest guess without going over wins. Jenna and Barrett, what is your guess? How many American flags on the moon?
American flag.
60 and then they put one. You think it's more than two?
You guess 3?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
we'll guess 3.
You guess 3. Sheinelle and Maha?
Okay, let's go with 2.
The correct answer is 5. Jenna and Barrett win.
I would have picked 1 too.
But you know what? I think Jenna and Sheinelle,
Well, yeah, you know what?
we can't have a true win.
Congratulations,
Yes.
but you both have to win, and the folks at Hamilton heard all about your hard work, and they want to send you to the room where it happens. You are both getting 2 tickets to see
You've always wanted to
promising my best friend to see Hamilton for months, for years, about a year.
So you gotta take her. You gotta take her.
Good to go. Her mom's like, wait a minute, no, not me.
You all are so impressive and so awesome. And we should mention applications for the 2027 National Civics Bee competition open this fall. Your student could be the next champion. And guess what? They could win $100,000 towards their education. Just go to JennaandSheinelle.com to learn more.
That just gave me
Awesome.
chills.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Have fun in Hamilton.
Thank you.
All right, we're answering viewer questions next.
Good job, guys.
Okay, it is time to dig into our Instagram questions box in our series, Ask Away.
Okay, one of our viewers asked, what is on your summer playlist?
Well, my new best friend, Zara Larson,
Yes.
is on my playlist. I love that song.
All
Wait,
of
I
it.
just said
Lush
that
Life,
song, Lush Life.
Lush Life, Midnight Sun.
I live a day as if it was the last. Doing it all night, all summer. You gonna do the dance with me?
Doing it the way I wanna. When does the dance start?
It's far.
I don't know. Poppy wants to come and do it with
Okay.
you. Also, we like the new Mumford & Sons album.
Is that what we like? We sure do.
And Ella Langley,
Ask
too.
me one song.
It's called Here.
Oh, yes.
You like that?
I like it.
All right. You can head to our Instagram stories if you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to. But if you want to.
I just said, yeah.
Then I said you don't have to.
What?
Ask away. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, tennis legends Chris Evert and Martina Navratilova will be
Gonna
here.
be awesome. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Look at all that extra time.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.